This lake silently killed 1,746 people in one night. It is August 21st, 1986, in Cameroon. Lake Nyos sits over a volcanic CO2 vent. For years, the gas quietly saturates the deep water. Nobody suspects a thing. Then the lake flips. Deep water surges to the surface. 1.6 cubic kilometers of CO2 blast out in under an hour. The invisible cloud hugs the ground and travels 15 miles. Every living thing in its path suffocates. Engineers now pump the gas out continuously to prevent another explosion. And if stories like this blow your mind, hit subscribe. A quiet lake killed 1,746 people overnight. Earth hides things we still cannot predict. Follow for more wild stories. Siberia keeps exploding open with craters that have no bottom. It is July 2014 on the Yamal Peninsula in Siberia. A helicopter crew spots a perfect 100-foot-wide hole in the frozen ground. Nobody put it there. The permafrost thaws and traps methane underground. Pressure builds for years. Then the ground simply blows apart, launching debris hundreds of feet outward. Over 20 craters have appeared since 2014. Some are 200 feet deep. The methane released from one crater equals 80 years of car emissions. And if stories like this blow your mind, hit subscribe. The ground beneath Siberia is quietly exploding open. There are more craters forming right now. Follow for more wild stories. 400 trees bent the exact same way, and nobody knows why. Gryfino, Poland, around 1930. Farmers plant a grove of young pine trees. Decades later, every single tree has a sharp J-curve at its base. All 400 trees bend north. Perfectly. Not one tree in the surrounding forest bends at all. Whatever happened hit only this exact grove. The best theory, heavy snow flattened the young saplings in 1939. The trees recovered upward but kept the original bend. After 90 years, no one has proved it. And if stories like this blow your mind, hit subscribe. 400 trees, one mysterious bend, 0 confirmed answers. Nature keeps its secrets. Follow for more wild stories. This real river flows red, yellow, blue, and green simultaneously. Sierra de la Macarena, Colombia. Every year between July and November, the Cano Cristales River transforms completely. Locals call it the River of Five Colors. It is not algae, minerals, or chemicals. One single aquatic plant called Macarenia clavigera turns blazing red, only under exact sunlight and water depth. The window lasts just 4 months. Too much rain and the plant drowns. Too little and it dries out. The colors only exist for a few perfect weeks. And if stories like this blow your mind, hit subscribe. One river, 5 colors, one tiny plant, and a window of just weeks. Nature times everything perfectly. Follow for more wild stories. A 620-mile-long rolling cloud barrel appears over Australia every year. Gulf of Carpentaria, northern Queensland, Australia. Every September, a perfect tube of cloud appears at dawn. It rolls forward at 37 miles per hour and can stretch 620 miles. The cloud carries powerful internal winds. Glider pilots fly from around the world just to surf its leading edge at 130 miles per hour. Meteorologists still debate the exact trigger. Sea breezes from 2 coasts likely collide overnight. But no other place on Earth produces this cloud so reliably. And if stories like this blow your mind, hit subscribe. A 620-mile rolling cloud barrel appears every year, and science still argues about why. Follow for more wild stories. This lake turns blood red, and 40,000 flamingos call it home. Bolivian Altiplano, 14,035 feet above sea level. Laguna Colorada spans 22 square miles. Red algae and iron-rich sediment tint the entire lake crimson. The water is too toxic for almost everything, but James's flamingos thrive here. Over 40,000 nest in this lake because predators cannot cross the caustic water. The lake sits in an active volcanic zone. Boiling geysers erupt just miles away. White borax islands float on red water at 14,000 feet. Nothing else on Earth looks like this. And if stories like this blow your mind, hit subscribe. A toxic blood-red lake at 14,000 feet is home to 40,000 flamingos. Earth builds the wildest habitats. Follow for more wild stories. These 700-pound rocks move alone across the desert, leaving trails. Racetrack Playa, Death Valley, California. Since 1948, researchers document 700-pound rocks leaving trails hundreds of feet long. Nobody ever sees them move. For 66 years, nobody could explain it. Then GPS trackers and cameras caught the answer. The rocks are not magic. They surf on thin sheets of floating ice. Ice a few millimeters thick forms overnight. Morning sun softens it. Wind as light as 10 miles per hour pushes the ice sheets, dragging rocks up to 700 feet per winter. And if stories like this blow your mind, hit subscribe. Rocks moving alone in Death Valley stumped science for 66 years. The answer was hiding in plain sight. Follow for more wild stories. An entire river in Oregon vanishes underground and never reappears. Cascade Range, Oregon. A full river flows to a stretch of porous volcanic rock. Then it simply ends. No river on the other side. No exit ever confirmed. Researchers poured dye into the sink. They waited for weeks downstream. The dye never emerged. The water travels through millions of years of collapsed lava tubes with no mapped route. The Cascades sit on lava flows up to 7 million years old. Tubes and caverns form a hidden plumbing system. One full river enters and simply ceases to exist on the surface. And if stories like this blow your mind, hit subscribe. A whole river disappears into volcanic rock in Oregon, and nobody can follow it. Earth still hides its routes. Follow for more wild stories.